We love comedians because they're authentic on stage. They say things on stage in front of millions of people on Netflix that we're embarrassed to tell our therapists. And that's why we love them. That is really the truth. But what the heck does authenticity mean in sales? What does that mean? How do we be more authentic? So let's jump in. First thing we got to talk about is selling outcomes. By show of hands, anybody familiar with don't sell features and functionality, sell outcomes? Okay, so let's talk about the outcomes. There's 3 types of outcomes that you as a founder or your salespeople should be selling. There's business outcomes, there are personal outcomes, and there are emotional outcomes. These are 3 different types of outcomes that your team should be selling, should be speaking to. Let's give a couple of quick examples. Anybody versed in this, scream it out. What do I mean by business outcomes? What your solution will help your prospect? ROI. Make money, save money. Talking dollars and cents. Those are business outcomes. What about personal outcomes? What does that mean? Your solution does what for your client, for your prospect?
More time.
Perfect, perfect. More time, help you maybe get recognition, a promotion, a raise, hit your bonus. Those are things that are happening for your client personally. And then what about emotional outcomes? My solution will help you what? Anybody want to guess?
Have peace.
Peace of mind.
Peace of mind is a great one. Louder. Less stress, anxiety, those type of things, right. So, if you know what your outcomes are, that's the first step in an authentic conversation. But then you have to be selling the value. So let's make a jump from selling these outcomes to value. What does that mean? So, I'm going to give you a quick formula. The value formula, when you want to sell value, it's whatever the outcome is. So the business outcome, personal, emotional outcome, minus the price, minus the investment they have to pay, equals the value. So whoever said ROI is right. So this is how much money they can make or save. This is how much money your solution costs. This is the value. Prospects buy from us when they like us, they trust us, and the value we give them is bigger than the price. Everybody on board? Cool? Okay, so this is the key to having an authentic sales conversation. If I came up to you and I was like, hey, I got a solution here, give me $1, and when I see you in a week, I'll give you 10 bucks. Would you like that? 100 bucks. Just say yes. That's where we're going. Yes. Okay, great. I'm like, I don't know what to do. He said no. Okay, but if I said to you, hey, my solution costs $1, and in 2 years, I'll give you $1.50. Is that worth it? That's not worth it anymore. The point I'm trying to get to is you can't have an authentic conversation as an order taker that's just trying to get to the contract. I have no idea what they're trying to accomplish. I have no idea what my solution is supposed to do for their business, but I really hope they buy it. That's how you end up in the situation of, I'm just an order taker, I have no idea what's going on, and I'm feeling nervous. Let me tell you a quick story, and we're going to go to the next section. About a decade or so ago, I had an opportunity to work at a digital agency that did enterprise apps. Back-end, big-time enterprise apps for major Fortune 500 companies. And I was out of my depth. I had been selling for a lot of years, but this was like a small SOW was $250,000. A big SOW was $1 million to $10 million. And that made me nervous, right? I was just an order taker. I was a really nice guy. I knew how to block and tackle, but I had no idea. So I'd have my subject matter experts. We'd walk into the pitch. I'd nail that pitch. And then when it came time for the investment estimate slide, I'd say, and your investment estimate is going to be $60,000 a month for the next 6 months. But if you think that's too expensive, we'll go back, we'll scope that out, we'll be right back. That was scary to me. Because I didn't know what the outcomes were. We were selling to T-Mobile, FedEx, Meijer grocery stores. I would not have felt that way if I did a better job being a consultant. If I did a better job digging into those business outcomes to know for the $500,000 or so they're going to spend, They're going to make $100 million in new revenue. They're going to do an employee efficiency app that's going to save them $10 million next quarter. I did not understand that. So when you want to be more authentic, like your favorite comedians, you need to understand what your outcomes are, and you need to sell the value. Uncover that value and sell it, so when you're sitting down, you understand what your solution is doing for this organization.